I am Gemini, super fly guy. I am Gemini, 2 heads, 1 eye. I am Gemini like Pac, Andre, Lauren, and Kanye, Boy George, and Anne Frank. I am Gemini.
C'est bon. On est en direct du street, hein.
And here we are, folks. Welcome. The college championship journey begins here. And with my colleagues, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt, and we're looking forward to bringing you this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Gonzaga Bulldogs going up against the Syracuse Orange.
And, you know, we've seen Syracuse in this tournament plenty of times. I'm excited to see what MP brings to the table for them.
And, Greg, what are your thoughts on the Bulldogs right now?
This defense is led by Gregor Malvin, and he can put your best scorer out there on an island. Nobody is better at disrupting the game plan than Malvin, and if your team doesn't have a second or third scorer to look towards, you're going to be searching for answers.
Both teams ready to start what they hope will be a long run through the tournament. Outside, Malvin. He can't get it to go. And Syracuse will come the other way.
Greg, as you know, there's nothing quite like the atmosphere of the tournament. I mean, it's special. It's electric. It's really unlike any other sporting event, in my opinion.
And you can feel all the eyes around the world on you. This is where legends are made and legacies are built. The winner-go-home feeling of every game cannot be replicated.
From deep, MP. No good there. Torres outside. Pass to Booker. Outside, Malvin. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Booker throws it down.
And good ball movement by Malvin. Instantly giving it away once he spots a ready shooter.
11-footer. Here's Starks. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And looking at the field in the tournament this year, it feels like there are no heavy favorites to go all the way.
Even 1 seeds have their weaknesses. I can see 10 or more different teams making it to the finals. This thing is really wide open.
Boy, look at Malvin going to work inside. That's pretty impressive. I like the craftiness and the skill level, too.
MP, high post. Pass to West. Back to MP. They get a hand on it. Booker outside. Torres. Drops in the tray.
Hey, everybody's shooting the 3 now. I mean, everybody taking 3-pointers, including Torres, showing you how lethal he can be from back there.
Back to MP. Some solid defense from Booker.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Back to Nelson. MP. They need this. Syracuse, no good that time either. Gonzaga in the lead.
And MP leading this team in their conference tournament. They were able to secure a ticket by winning it all. They have a lot of momentum coming into this.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Malvin. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming in.
That's good.
In for your orange, Substitution for the Bulldogs.
Here's Daniels. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And with MP and his team, like you said, Clark, they're peaking at the right time.
And if you wonder if something clicked for them in the conference tourney, they looked a lot more focused as a team those last few games.
Regardez, l'opportunité de me la marquer, les gars.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
To the inside. Here's MP. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
Team foul.
It's going to be on Booker. And these opening round games, Clark, the 8 versus 9 matchup is always one of the fun ones.
Their postseason starts now. A win here, and they keep their chances at making the tournament alive. They might not get a favorable seed, but once you get in, anything can happen.
And with MP, you know he's passionate about playing hoops, but you have to wonder if his heart is set on the NBA.
He's got such a following that he could make a name for himself as a street player. Hard to do both. Not a likely outcome, but something NBA scouts need to be aware of.
And MP, one of the bigger names in college, built a following with his video channel. He was famous before he even stepped foot on the campus.
Here's Keefe. Shoots over Nelson. Keefe shots off. So it's Syracuse with it. They trail by 14. It's stolen by Crawford. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Booker. Here's Keefe. Starts with the block. And that'll be Gonzaga's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bulldogs able to keep the ball here.
Oh, la balle.
Booker with it. MP's there. Tries yet again. And Daniels gets it to go.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And MP, with all of his internet fame, there were questions about how serious he is about high-level basketball.
Well, there's a world of difference between success on the playground and success in college basketball. MP clearly has the talent and skill. Some just wondered how it would translate to a more competitive environment.
Just 4 to shoot. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Looking at the last 4 appearances in the tournament for Syracuse, they've been seeded 11th, 8th, 11th again, and 10th. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse for them.
Substitution for the Bulldogs. Gregor Melvin.
West on the wing, guarded by Malvin. West misses. Despite the low seeds for the Orange, they've made some runs.
Well, of course, 2016 as a 10 seed, Syracuse made it all the way to the last 4. And a couple of Final 16 runs as an 11 seed. Funny, the Cuse has become a Cinderella the last few marches.
MP outside, pass to Jackson. Now here's MP. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
To end the drought, Bulldogs with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Do not call Gonzaga a mid-major. It's small in size, but large in stature in college basketball. They've become a top 5 program and a contender for national titles.
Pass to Daniels. Inside, Malvin. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
That will count. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Bulldogs delivering the blowout.
15-35.
Ah ouais, là, il va te faire sortir.
Glad to have you with us as we get into the second half action here in the opening round on 2K Sports. And what do you make of the performance we saw from MP in the first half?
He's been forcing things offensively, trying to manufacture offense, and the results just have not been there.
And, you know, to see your point guard jacking up bad shots rather than make plays for others can't be what the coaching staff had in mind.
Torres, left side. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
First team foul.
2003 was a special year for Syracuse, winning their first national title, running the gauntlet as a 3 seed.
That 2003 championship team in the Qs, it was led by a freshman by the name of Carmelo Anthony.
That was back when high school players could jump straight to the NBA. So Melo deciding to go to Syracuse, it was a big deal, and boy, did he deliver.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
When you talk about the Bulldogs, they've become the power of the West Coast.
Over the last 20 years, Gonzaga is the only West Coast team to make a title game. So incredible when you remember their humble roots. Over the last few years, Gonzaga has been really producing some NBA talent. A few first-round picks, including All-Star Domantas Sabonis.
Now here's Malvin. He's got 12. To the middle. Shots good by Booker.
A total team player, Malvin. Good at recognizing when he needs to give it up.
For this Bulldog program, this uptick in NBA talent has been incredible.
Really quite remarkable for a small school in Spokane, Washington, to produce so many guys of late. Brandon Clark, Zach Collins, Rui Hachimura, Domantas Sabonis, as Greg mentioned. Really an impressive alumni. You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference. And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Timeout called. The Orange.
Into the lineup for Syracuse. Substitution for Gonzaga.
My God.
Pass to Booker. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 for 12 from the floor.
When you talk about fan support, Syracuse is right up there with the best teams in the country. Whenever the Orange play, you'll see plenty of that color in the stands.
And, of course, at home in central New York, playing in that dome, they can draw upwards of 35,000. That is a unique home court advantage.
18 feet out, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the iron and down.
Going old school, MP using the mid-range. That is so tough to defend.
Levens, he's guarded by Nelson. Pass to Booker. Shoots from the high post. Yes, on the jump shot.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And it's MP missing. Down low. And Booker throws it down.
L'impossible ce jeu, mes frères.
Here's MP. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Poked loose. And stolen by Booker.
Voilà, je vais tirer une faute.
Nice spin off the left.
Oh, vous savez quoi, niquez toutes vos grosses dames.